Hey y'all, I've been thinking about doing a little recording of what's going on in the garden this time of year. It's the end of January, and boy, have we had some cold weather this year. There's pretty heavy frost on everything today, and just kind of waiting to get started. I've ordered a few seeds, no dahlia tubers this year. I don't know if I'm going to order any more or not. Here's the dahlia beds, and they are covered with about 6 inches of pine straw, and I'm surely hoping that they have fared well, but only time will tell. When it turns spring weather for real, when it gets warm, then I'll know, because really it's a gamble this year since we have had really cold weather, and that is Byzantine glads. They do fine, so I can't wait for them to start blooming. It won't be very long. They're about the first flower in the yard. So this is where we are now. The daylilies, boy, they got bit bad. They're coming back, but we had really cold temperatures, and I'm not sure the cold temperatures are over for this year, but such is the life of gardening. That's a dahlia bed. They're all asleep under pine straw, and there's more dahlias. I think this whole bed's going to be turned into dahlias, and I think I'm moving this bed to there, and that's ranunculus are planted down there, and as soon as I planted them, the chipmunks started digging them up. So gracious. And we're going to redo the back bed there. It's just been awful. I don't know what the problem is. The one back there at the fence too. So just a quick overview. Not very much happening now. It's cold, and I do not like cold. I don't like to be. I'm a fair weather gardener. I don't like to be out here when it's cold. And there's trees that we are having taken out over there, and they were supposed to be taken out before Thanksgiving, but our tree guy got too busy or something, and then the rain set in, and so trying to drive from up there across right here is soaking wet, and he'll have to drive in there somewhere, because this pine tree here has to come out. There's a lot of work, tree work, to be done this year, and I don't know when it's going to get done. But I think I forgot to say, they're going to be taken out here because it's shading the garden so bad. And so there's a whole clump of trees that are coming out, hopefully before too long. And then, that's swinging you around. There's a tree in there that's leaning over. There's here is a dead cedar. It's coming out. And then back in there, I just discovered one, a pine tree broke off and fell on the fence back there, so that's a weekend project. And there's another tree leaning. I don't know if you can see it. It's right in there, but it's leaning pretty bad. It's not dead, but it'll probably fall too. So one of the things about having trees on your property is you have to take care of them. At least our tree guy, we almost have him on speed dial. Back here was Leland cypress. There were 3 back here, and we've ended up with none. The last one we took down last year, and that was where the tomatoes were. So anyway, here's just an overview of the yard. There's the bed that started out as a perennial bed, and now it's just a mess. I don't know if it'll ever be really recovered. And here's home. This is the time of year where, goodness, it seems like it'll never ever be different. And Teeny is in the water again. So I hope y'all are staying warm where you are, and I'm going back in the house where it's warmer than this. This is Mona at Winterpast. Bye.